Hello, everyone. This is Crustlemania, and welcome back to another video. So, this is going to be a reaction of a reaction video, but Mania just uploaded this video of them reviewing or going over my autograph card that I did for them. And I just was so honored that they made this video that I wanted to do a reaction to their reaction of my card. So, this video made me really happy, and I just wanted to do a reaction of it. And I'll give a little bit of context here and there, but their video was just great. And I already watched this video already, hence the like that I already put on the video. But I figured I'd just watch it again and react to it. So, anyways, let's get into this.
Welcome back to Mania, where today we're going to be taking a look at yet another autographed Lechonk card. Alrighty.
I seriously love that intro. When I first found Mania, that was like the best part. It made me laugh, but it was also really catchy. So I'm glad that they like this card. The Crustle I actually drew it beforehand, and the first version of the Crustle I drew was actually better than the one on this card, unfortunately, but I just couldn't replicate the Crustle just because I'm not really that great at drawing, and this was the best I could do to replicate what the designer did for me when I asked for the Crustle that I have currently as my profile picture here. I kind of just tried to copy that and I kind of free drew it. So this is pretty much what they got, and I'm glad that they appreciated it.
Here we are with another autographed Lechonk card, and this one is by a smaller channel known as Crustlemania. And straight off the bat, I already love the name. You can probably tell why. With a name like Lechonkamania, us manias need to stick together. But that's not why I like their channel. I like their channel because they're just getting off the ground, a nice small channel who's documenting their series going through the beginnings of selling cards. I don't want to say they're becoming a card shop or anything like that, but they're documenting their process, picking up cards that they find along the way and reselling them on their eBay page, which we will have linked in the description below in case you'd want to go purchase any cards from them yourselves. But I think it's a really fascinating watch, just following them as they pick up cards, sell them. Even if they're not making huge profits, you have to start somewhere. And the fact that they're documenting it is, like I said, I think it's just an amazing watch.
So I really appreciate Mania for the shout outs for my YouTube channel and eBay page. Nice to know that one of the saved sellers is them, so that's pretty cool. And it's pretty interesting. I started off kind of documenting because I feel like I saw another channel called PE Collections do that before. I don't know if they do it as much now, but following kind of the Pokemon selling, I guess, FOMO, I kind of did that. And I just had this kind of random idea of documenting what I was doing. I didn't even think it was going to be interesting to a lot of people. So the fact that someone like Mania says that it's really interesting is great, because honestly, I don't really know, like, when I release videos, who's going to watch it, how it's going to be received. And I just kind of shoot in the dark and just hope something sticks onto the wall or something. Like, so anyways, let's keep going in this video. Really appreciative of them so far.
So I'd highly recommend checking out their channel. Definitely swing on by and give them a subscribe. But we went and we've picked up a few cards from them, and we couldn't resist asking for an autographed Lechonk for the Lechonk collection. And my goodness, did they deliver. I really particularly love the hand-drawn Crustle at the bottom. It's easily my favorite part of the signature. I love those extra little sprinkles of flavor that go with a normal signature, because anyone could just sign their name, but having that extra little Crustle there really is the cherry on top, so to speak.
So this is definitely going to be a one of one. As I mentioned, I'm not the greatest artist, so I don't know if I can replicate that crustal drawing. So I'm really glad that they appreciated it because I don't know if someone asked me for a crustal drawing, it would definitely not look like that. I don't know if anyone would actually ask me for another autograph card. This I feel like is a one of one, but I can't replicate that. So that's definitely something there to just to know that this is a definitely one of one card. So I don't ask me to draw crustals because you may get worse than what is already there. So, anyways,
Then they also picked one of Mrs. Lechonkamania and I's favorite illustrations, the most recent illustration of Lechonk, that being the card from Stellar Crown. And my goodness, is it not an amazing illustration of Lechonk in and of itself? So, having that along with the Crustlemania autograph, I think makes this card super special and another amazing addition to the Lechonk Master Set. As previously mentioned, Crustlemania is just starting out their selling and their content creation journey, so at the moment, on their eBay page, they don't have too much inventory, and the inventory that they do have is only single cards. But who knows? In the future, they might just switch over to being able to sell sealed product as long as they keep it up, and I can see them being very successful in the future. So I definitely wouldn't put it past them because we all know here in the Pokemon game, sealed is king. So if you're going to be selling cards, you gotta be selling sealed. And I can
thank you for the advice. That's what I've heard. Sealed is really one of the big things that sells in the space. So definitely trying to think about between sealed, grading, and raw. I'll be quite honest, like kind of buying and reselling the raw cards has been very fun for me. Um, I just figured out a process for that. But the sealed and grading parts, I definitely am thinking about. Personally, me for grading, just maybe my own personal preference. I'm not a huge fan of graded cards, but I know that's where the market leans to. So I've definitely thought about that as well, but nothing concrete. But I'm really glad that they gave their advice from the Pokemon side, as I'm not as familiar as some other Pokemon collectors in this space. And I'm really glad that they enjoyed this Lechonk card. As I mentioned in one of my other videos, I kind of pulled this out of the bulk bin when they requested the Lechonk card be signed for them when they picked up some cards. So I really like this card as well. I think the Lechonk looking at the mushrooms pretty funny. And looking at the card again, the way that I drew the crustal, I actually made the eyes where it looked like it was side eyeing the Lechonk looking at the mushroom. So I always will remember this card for that for sure. So, anyways, let's keep going.
definitely see him moving in that direction in the future. And who knows, maybe years down the road, Crustlemania can be the next Danny Phantom or Nostalgianomics. I could see it happen. Crustlemania there with a booster case in each claw. We'll see though. We'll see. That being
Okay, that meme was the best meme that I've seen in a while. Lechonkamania, you guys are giving me too much credit. We'll see how big this goes. Uh, I still am not super familiar with Danny Phantom. I feel like his videos have popped up, but I've not really watched them, and I feel like I've seen maybe one or two Nostalgianomic videos, but that's quite the compliment. We'll see if Crystal Media ever gets to that point, but I really do appreciate it. But that meme just had me crackling. That was such a good meme. Like I did not expect that at all. So that was a good one. That was a good one.
said though, we did pick up a few cards for ourselves off Crustlemania, as mentioned earlier, not just this Lechonk autograph card. We've also picked up this Weirdeer here, a Weirdeer trainer gallery from Astral Radiance. We've picked this one up for Mrs. Lechonkamania's trainer gallery / illustration rare collection. She does fancy them quite well, so any of those that we can pick up at a fair price to add to her personal collection is definitely a plus. We've also got here this Breakson Trainer Gallery with Serena there. From Silver Tempest, this is another fantastic Trainer Gallery card. And then followed up by this Noctowl, which came from the Stellar Crown ETB. You can only get this as a promo through there, in English anyway. And this is yet another amazing illustration rare. One final card, though, that we picked up was this Houndoom EX Full Art from X and Y Breakthrough. This one is for Mr. Lechonkamania here's personal collection. Fun fact, I have a real soft spot for the full arts, or just the EXs in general, from the X and Y era. I'd say they're probably my favorite of all the full arts out there, followed up by probably the GX era, the Sun and Moon era. Those are some pretty nice full arts too, but the black and white X and Y full arts are just really, really amazing in my personal opinion. And this Houndoom,
I just want to say those cards, I'm glad that they got to Lechonkamania. When I shipped them out, it was during the holidays, so I was a little bit skeptical as some of the cards that I shipped out weren't always getting to the locations on the time that eBay said. Really glad they got the cards. All the cards were really nice. I will say when I saw the Houndoom EX, when I purchased it, it was a really nice card. I was like, wow, I've never seen this Houndoom, but the way it looks in this card is really nice. So I understand why Mr. Lechonkamania likes this card and why he picked it up. And I'm really glad that it really went to a good home. So it's really awesome and kind of surreal and a little weird seeing the cards that you picked up with the seller and they're doing a review on it. So I'll be honest, it's a little bit of an existential moment there, but you know, we'll keep on going.
is a great example of that. Altogether, these cards were shipped really quickly and really well packaged, so I'd have to give Crustlemania a 5 stars when it comes to the shipping and handling of these cards. And when it comes to the customer service, it's definitely a 10 out of 10 Lechonks. As well as going over this autograph here, this autograph is also 10 out of 10 Lechonks. My goodness, the excitement on Lechonk's face there is the excitement that I have when I was opening this package and receiving this Lechonk autograph. I was ecstatic. This is definitely another amazing addition to the Lechonk Master Set. So, we would like to thank you for watching if you watched all the way to the end, and make sure to like and subscribe for more chonky videos like this in the future.
All right. So again, you're welcome, Lechonkamania. I'm really glad that they were so excited to open the envelopes that I sent them with the cards and the autograph card. It was quite a cool experience doing an autograph card. I never thought I was that significant to ever had anyone ask me to do a signature card. So the fact that someone did to me made me feel like, I don't know, a famous person. But I was actually as excited to include this card to them. And I was really excited for them to actually get this card. And fun little Easter egg and note, I actually did practice my signature on a penny sleeve before I signed this card. And it was kind of an old penny sleeve, but I threw in a free card in there and I threw in that same penny sleeve because I thought like initially, like, what am I going to do with this penny sleeve? I don't really want to throw it out. I was like, oh, wait, they would appreciate it. So I threw it in there as well. So they have 2 of my signatures as well. So kind of a interesting thing there. But I think this is pretty much the end of the video, but I really want to say thank you, Lechonkamania, for making this video. I know you guys had mentioned that you were going to do it for a while, but I know you guys were busy, which is understandable with the holidays and just life in general. A lot of things happening, just life gets busy, and I understand. But I'm really glad that you guys made this video, and I'm really glad that you guys have commented on my videos and you guys have actually introduced me to Mimic Brew. So that's actually pretty interesting because off that video that I've watched actually multiple times, the autograph Mimic Brew card, just to know what an autograph card is, besides seeing it in vendor videos, it's really cool to have been introduced to Mimic Brew as well. So I feel like it's a little full circle moment there. But again, seeing these cards from their perspective, from me watching it, is just like kind of surreal to me. So I try and handle and package all the cards just the way that I would want it to be. So I'm glad that my services are good and the way I package cards is good, because I've gotten feedback from a couple people before, but not really true feedback. So to me, this was just true feedback. So, anyways, really thankful for this video. I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed the Crustlemania autograph card, and it was just a really awesome moment to really watch this video, as I've been really trying to figure out what to do with Crustlemania. So this video came at a very interesting time with how things are going so far. So, anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Again, thank you, Lechonka Mania. Like, comment, subscribe to them. Give them the ultimate Lechonkment, and we'll go from there. So, hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you, Lechonka Mania. You guys made my day, and this is one of the best videos I've seen in a very long time, at least for someone giving me feedback or just a video on YouTube in general for a while. It's pretty surreal. I'm pretty happy right now, and I can't stop smiling. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.